Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 of the Ordona Province, and it has been a very long time since we last played. The reason for that being is the computer I was using had broke and had to build a new one. I can go more into depth about it, but I have a whole vlog thing about it, so if you're interested to find out exactly what happened, you can find out then. But here we are. This is also a new save. I tried recreating as much as I could from memory of what exactly happened. But we've got a couple of new things going on here. For starters, in now Ordona, we now have a port? I thought I built a port. Yeah, we have a port, which was recommended to me for increased trade, as well as one in messy Ordona. That should help with the money situation I was having, where I just wasn't making enough money to support everything. Other than that, most things are the same. I have our settlements going around here, most of them garrisoned with one unit militia. But down here we have Dawn of All, but most importantly Mayor Bo, sieging the Stone Tower ruins. And we have Borealis here, who I'm sort of making my way to kind of start pushing in on the territories this direction. We also have Callus here, who doesn't have much of an army. But I'm mostly just getting some watchtowers set up and making sure I know exactly where everything is here. But yeah, so just keep going along for now. I don't have enough money to actually build more watchtowers, so I'm going to send this guy down south. What you might do is actually send him around more this way, so I can then take these territories and then fill in the gaps. But in Stone Tower Ruins, there's only a couple of keys. So I'm going to go ahead and take Mayor Bo. I'm going to go ahead and assault it immediately. And all this is key, so it really shouldn't be too much of a deal. Go ahead and fight this battle on the map. And please excuse me a little bit. I'm not really quite used to recording anymore. It's been a while, so I'm going to try to speak as much as I can and fill in the gaps, but I just have to get back to the groove of things. First off, no, we are not going to have snow. Well, I'll change from green to not green, if that works. Alright. This should be good, but it looks like we're fighting on a custom settlement. Where are we? This an entrance? Looks like we are in an Icona version of what looks to be Kakariko Village. This should be fun. So that's out of here, or... I guess we'll attack from this side. No? At the point here? Why is there a gate here? Oh, here we go. Come on. Dash to 3. Alright, that works. Well, you guys shouldn't be carrying ladders to begin with. You are my rangers, so put you guys here somewhere. This is going to be a mess of deployment. I'm trying to get as many of my units up here as possible. This will take too long to get them round. Come on. Gotta be able to deploy somewhere in here. What I might do then is take my cavalry and move them. Is this the other gate? How close can I get to it? Over here. It might be thoroughly useless this match, but at the same time it's not too big of a deal because it's only a couple of keys. Who's left? Looks like, oh, that's right, I have my, just my goat herders too. Looks like my goats are carrying, ladders, which is actually pretty great. These all just goats? Yeah, these are all just goats. In fact, what I'll do actually then is deploy my goats along with these guys so they can actually climb the walls and attack from that direction, so they can open up the walls open up the gates for my cavalry. Right, so it's not the most tactical of situations, but I think it will work. Where are you? You're here? Okay. Considering the stakes aren't too high. I'm gonna go ahead and start this. Immediately to go, just have the ram take the gate, and looks like they can't actually climb these walls. I guess we're just gonna drop that, go here. You guys to immediately just run over here. I want you to set up right at the gate. So does that mean that my goats can't climb these walls either? No, you can't. Alright, well, these guys are going to patiently wait outside for the fighting to commence. Meanwhile, I'm just going to boost the speed up a little bit. Oh, I'm not sure who's running. Just so I can actually get that gate down. Oh, building captured. Which one? Okay, so can we just go through this? Oh, okay, that works. I want you guys to start firing. You guys can set up right here. Just have my troops move in, really. Have my goat lords go there. Wonder if I can just capture this gate, too. That is weird, though. That really shouldn't have happened like that. There's the windmill. Go ahead and charge the keys. I'm not sure if I've covered this already, but keys are pretty much just bats. Just violent killer bats. Get my goat lords charge in. I can just have them go straight for the keep, or whatever you want to call it. So that way, I can just start capturing this thing and avoid as many losses as possible. I love the goat lords, though. They're just, like, really cool. When I first played Twilight Princess, I was just enchanted by these goats, which are just have these massive horns. Alright, looks like I've captured the other gate somehow. So I'm gonna have my other cavalry come in from the other flank, just run in, charge them, and hopefully just destroy them. And these guys can drop their things and go there. And it looks like I've killed their captain or general, and the battle's already done, so no need to really dwell on that too much. That was kind of cool. I wish I had been able to fight on that map with actual armies there and not just keys. Because, well, it is a bug that the Kakariko village models shows up there. It's not really supposed to be. Oh, it makes it look cooler. It adds more variety and makes things really feel like they're more fit in the Zelda theme when they start looking at like the other maps. And it still maintains like the environment of this, which is cool. Just gonna walk in. Have my forces just consolidate a little bit. Build a watchtower. And there's another settlement down here, I know. But what I'm gonna do is head out in this direction and take Malcove. Didn't realize I could just attack it directly. What's inside of here? Farmers, and archers. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and take this immediately. But yeah, I would rather take the territories, kind of make like a ring around the territories I can capture, and then kind of move in. Because nobody's going to take the territories that are surrounded by my territories beforehand. Oh, looks like it's winter too. Alright, I like this weather. So what we're going to do, now we have an actual fight, is have my cavalry come in on this side. Why are they so... There we go. I'm going to have my archer cavalry set up here, maybe. And where's a good place to actually enter the village? Down here as well. Alright, so archer cav is going to set up at the side here. I'm going to have my primaries, my militia, set up here to attack. I'm going to have them be supported by goats. And then I have my archers set up right behind them. Alright, so once again, we are now subduing peasants who have severely overstayed their independence from our people. They belong to the Ordonians, and they will die if they don't submit. Meanwhile, I'm going to have my horses go up this way. I have my goats just come up right to this entrance. And the horses run, and I'm just going to increase the speed a little bit while we set up. And of course, as always, victory is almost a certainty. Alright, so they are charging us already, so go ahead and charge them immediately. I'm not sure where my militia started. Whoa. Okay, 1, let's not go that way. 2, I'm gonna turn skirmish mode off and just have them attack. And I'm gonna have my goat lords charging from this direction. Oh, yes, everybody's gonna charge in from now. And we're just going to destroy them on the flanks. Isn't anybody charging in? Come on. Well, it's a noble effort. I'll give them that. Shooting arrows down, but we have shields. And, well, we outclass them tremendously. So I've already taken 5% losses, but they've taken much more. Have you guys charging through here? I want you guys just to run straight through, pretty much. Hopefully I can just divide them in half. Why isn't everybody running? Come on. And hopefully I can just break them in half, pretty much. That's not happening at all. Where are you? Oh, you're in the back here. Come on. Go attack some peasants. Oh, that's right, I have my goats, too. Haven't actually seen these goats in action. And of course, they're gracefully just kind of leaping along in a very derptastic manner. And let's keep doing that. I'd say my losses are very acceptable. And really just keep pushing them. I wonder how much my losses are actually based off of friendly fire. Now that we've pressed through. It looks like I've killed their captain or general. And unfortunately they have nowhere to flee, but their morale should be broken pretty much by this point, and it shouldn't be very long until we win this. See, like, why couldn't this map be bugged out and have a cool fighting area? Because these enemies are actually interesting to a degree, even though I've been pretty much mostly killing farmers the entire time, when the whole point is me to kill moblins. But That was more interesting, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. God, I lost almost 20% of my men. Alright, here we are, actually capturing it, though. It would be more interesting if we had a custom village model for this one, but I guess I'm not asking for more bugs in the end. Oh, actually my goats are fighting. Let's see if I can find them. I just like how they have these giant Ordon brands on them. Well, it looks like the goats are just waiting in line. That one got a little bit ahead of himself. Who's actually fighting? Oh, that's... She's not even a goat, she's just a herder. I'm gonna let the game just run its course now. 20% losses, I've killed all of them. A complete slaughter. Marabo killing 147 peasants. Wow, my horsemen actually killed almost 400. My shepherd's flock killed a whole one peasant. Good goats. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's gonna scratch your neck. Oh. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm still getting to the habit of commentating this stuff. And I'm sorry if it's not as good as it used to be, or kind of awkward. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly it's gonna work. But first, once again, we're gonna go ahead, consolidate the forces. Still one problem with this is every single time sorry, I can't afford a watchtower. I'm actually gonna go ahead and destroy the Lesser Deity Church. And with the money, I'm gonna go ahead and build a watchtower here. You can build a watchtower as well. And what I'm gonna do is just send this guy down to explore. I know there's a territory around here somewhere. Moblin. Looks like the moblins are actually already sieging that. So we'll keep an eye on them. Alright, before I end the turn though, I'm going to show off what I've been doing. I've been building some catapults and some militia here. In fact, I'm going to build some archers. I can't build archers yet. So building anything else? No, not really. I don't have enough money for that. But yeah, I've been building catapults. Not sure if I started doing that last time. And I've also been moving a diplomat towards the Zuna, which I think I've already explained. They would join me in the end. Now, it doesn't look like the Zuna are doing very well. Because all these regions here, the Gerudo own, and usually those are the territories that the Zuna take. So they're going to be my allies, but they're not going to be very powerful allies, unfortunately. Other than that, I have a diplomat in here somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and get some trade rights with the Gorons, because, well, the Gorons are one of the best races in Hyrule. One of my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and, if I want an alliance, I'll totally take an alliance with them. Because who doesn't want strong allies, especially allies made of rock? So they took that, which is good. I'm going to go down and start talking to the Zora. Looks like the Gorons have taken all of Death Mountain. To be expected. Alright. I think we're going to end the turn at that. A couple more diplomats, actually. Last time, I think I left off on turn 11. It took me about 12 turns to get to this point, this second time through. I hope you guys won't mind, you missed out on one turn. But, love how the frame rate drops here to like 0, just for some reason. Maybe there's nothing going on, but... Some construction done, we got our catapults done. The Lizfoes like me. And Hyrule's just sending an army down through here. That makes me uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. I have a general here, so... Makes me uncomfortable enough to start building a bunch of horsemen in my capital. And, what's this? Plantation. Oh, well, I'm still building stuff there anyway. I guess I'm gonna use that money to start just reinforcing my front here. Just in case Hyrule decides to get bold and proclaim the provinces. But, actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I think Icona has a lot of, buildings in it. Another thing that people have been, recommending for me to do is to, build the Excavate Ruins. I've actually already done this once, and I got, like, an Ancient Relic. And the Ancient Relic allows me to build, it gives me increased income from, like, tourism or something like that. But also it allowed me to get, various units, like Ancient Armos and stuff like that. So that's something I totally look into. So the Moblins are already taking that, though. And I have an alliance with the Gerudo. So what I think I'll do is send Borealis here, combine armies here, and have a massive army of 3 generals. So these are regular generals with the militia bodyguard and not the Goat Lord generals. And I'm actually going to go ahead and immediately just declare war on the Moblins to actually have something interesting going on. Oh, they're running away. Poor. Moblins have a very poor opinion of me. To be fair, I don't think it was very high to begin with. Well, it looks like I can't move these guys, so I may as well initiate a siege. If they're bold enough to attack me, I'll just kill them then. And I don't have much money left. Meanwhile, so this is all the Zioxablin. Yeah. I'm going to have Mayor Bo go back down to Mulcana and take this territory. That way I can have a couple more settlements building units for me. Actually, yeah, Iconia's in a good spot to reinforce this fight, then. Alright, well that's turn 13. Oh, that's right, I'm going to go talk to the Zuna. There are so many things to take care of once the game starts getting later. It's easy to forget about them. It looks like we're running on about 22 minutes so far, maybe. So I think I would go ahead, play turn 13, however that might turn out, and call the episode there. But it looks like the Moblins didn't attack me, surprisingly enough, and my search for ruins came empty-handed, unfortunately. Construction report. Oh yeah. The fairies declared war on the Zuna, and the Goma on Gerudo. The Kiri like me, and the Gerudo like me. That is good. So who's here? These Darknuts? Yeah, the Darknuts have this territory. Here are the Zuna. Wherever I can find them. Gonna go find the Zora. Wherever they may have gone. I also can go ahead and send this diplomat out to make contact with the Labrina regime. Who, in my last game, I think, actually were pushing far west, but I don't think that's the case this time. So yeah, Moblins are here, there's not much on them. We have... Alright, for the sake of attacking the Moblins, I'm gonna auto-resolve this. Capture the city. And then go ahead and just attack the Moblins immediately. Let you guys see me kill somebody who isn't a Ordonian peasant. Because the thing is, the whole point of this campaign is to actually destroy the Moblin faction. But unfortunately their AI hasn't really pushed out too much, so I've mostly just been killing rebels the entire time. Looks like it's a beautiful day. beautiful day to kill moblins, so I'm gonna have my generals go. And it's been 25 minutes already, so that's fine. I'll go over for this one fight. Have my militia units have a strong center line. Gonna have my it's just regular farmers, yeah. Have my archers stand right in front of them. I'm gonna have my cavalry, which is only one cavalry unit actually. You guys go here. My horse archers are gonna go follow up on the other side. And these guys are just gonna kind of go ahead on this flank, help in that situation. Alright, let's start this. So here are the moblins. We've got some Moblin troopers. They're a small blin species who shoot arrows, and lots of bokoblin footmen, who are just light infantry. Now, the moblins have a really good spear unit, or at least a really numerous spear unit, which is kind of like a hard counter to myself. But unfortunately for them, they don't have any this time, so that should be good. I can go ahead and charge my goat lords right into them, do some massive damage to their archers and their units, while I can start just peppering them with arrows. I'm actually gonna go ahead and move my these guys up in front of them. And looks like my goat lords immediately just broke them from charging. I'm gonna pull my goat lords out now and just keep doing a hit and run type thing, pretty much. Have these guys? No, you guys don't have skirmish mode on. I hate skirmish mode. Like, it's useful, but I feel like there are better ways to do it. Or, like, it shouldn't be activated by default most times. And I'm just immediately breaking their morale, which is good. Where are my goat lords? Yeah, they weren't expecting to be attacked by goats. Nobody expects goats. Go ahead and try flanking these guys. And most of my militia is staying back here. I don't really need them. I'm gonna move them up just in case something fun happens. Okay, yeah, I want you guys to start attacking these guys. The ones who are actually still fighting. And get my goat lords out of there. And I want them to charge the are these the Moblin troopers or the bokoblin troopers? These are the Moblin troopers, so I want them to kill the archers because they're the only real threat here. And I think I can increase the speed a little bit now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a little surprised that my cavalry can't catch up to their fleeing little moblins. You'd expect otherwise. I love to go animations, they're just so derpy, it's like... And come on, hit them. Really? There we go. I am very surprised that I haven't won this already. They all haven't just immediately fled. You guys keep stopping. Oh, there's one Moblin trooper left behind here. Alright, you guys just run past them then. Charge right through them. Let me just like knock them over. Just completely destroy them. And then you guys come off to flank them. You can actually go ahead and continue the battle so I can kill as many of them as possible so they can't regroup. And just a herd of goats, destroying them. We go on to 6 mode. Now that's what I call a slaughter. I only lost 3% of my men. It's a clear victory. My goat lords killed 212 of them. And the war has begun. Maybe we'll make that the episode title, or somehow something similar to that. Alright, well, I'm going to execute them for the fact that they're just simply monsters without a mind or intelligence to speak of. Go ahead, and here is their territory already. We have the city of Hyrule, looks like, which is a little bit more fortified than that. So what I think I might do then is wait for my catapult to come in. And also build some I can build trails first. And I'm going to build a militia base. So that way I can get my troops there faster with the roads. Build some more of these things. Get some goats because those goats are actually really useful. And I'm going to go ahead and keep the general here. I'm going to send this small army up to Moblin, so I can get some catapults going. Alright, well, I'm going to call that for now, and I'll continue this turn after next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching.